Hey everyone,
Hi there.
it's Coping and Hoping with Dom
And
and Mare.
Mare. Today is quite a day. Dom hasn't been feeling that great, neither have I. And so I'm here to
Super frustrating day.
support him.
Yeah,
Even though I might not talk much, but I just want him to have some moral support.
that's right. Thank you. Holding me up from behind. So today we're going to talk about conversations. We're going to talk about truth and we're going to talk about honesty. Now, oftentimes you hear the phrase brutal honesty, you hear the harsh truth, and you hear that truth hurts. Why does this happen? Why are these the only types of truth that are out there? Because let me tell you, they don't have to be this way, but I can guarantee you that more times than not that you can experience by you're trying to share with someone how you feel and they end up taking it that the truth hurts. Or that if you feel that the only way you can start a conversation is by saying, we need to have a talk. And it comes out in a really negative, harsh way. And it's a brutal honesty. So if you would like to have more peace in your home, if you would like to actually have your conversations where you get your point across and where you can come to a decision and work collectively towards a solution, then this is what you got to work towards today. How about trying to look at truth a different way? What if you came with a loving truth? What if you came with a loving honesty? Because oftentimes what I see out there and what you may be experiencing is a brutal honesty, a brutal truth, a harsh truth, a critical truth. But if you come with a loving truth, then what you're focused on is that you want to grow just as much as you want the others around you to grow and improve as well. So it becomes more of a collaborative effort where you're working together as a team, as a group. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at the word disarm. You're going to come up to the conversation with a disarming statement. Some people call it a positive sandwich. I know Meredith uses that for her kids in middle school, of saying something positive, then the issue, and then ending with something positive. So what we're going to do here is we're going to disarm the conversation. If you come in saying, we need to talk, then it automatically puts people on the defensive. But if you sit down with them, instead of sitting across from them, sit aside them, so you're looking at a common goal, you can give a disarming statement of a loving nature, of boosting what they have been doing. So by saying, listen, I really appreciate that you've been going out of your way to help me with the kitchen. I really appreciate that you've been helping teach the kid. All these things that you can say that can boost, that can be affirming what has been happening before you dive into what the issue is. The second thing you do after you disarm is to admit and be accountable. What I mean by that is by admitting something that you're doing wrong or that one of your shortcomings. And by being vulnerable, you allow the other person to be vulnerable, to accept criticism, constructively, of course. So for instance, if I said, listen, honey, I really appreciate everything that you've been doing and helping me out and cooking dinners, and then I would follow up with saying, listen, I know I've been really stressed and I know I've been really short and I apologize for that. Then it allows them to be have their guards lowered. And then you can go to the third step, which is deliver. And when you deliver, what you're going to focus on is not what they're doing wrong, but what you would like them to do. So if, for instance, if Meredith happens to put the dishes backwards where they lie down instead of stand up, then I would make the request saying, hey, could you do me a really big favor? And moving forward, could you be really mindful about how you put the dishes away and make sure you put the cap on the olive oil all the way so that it doesn't fall when I pick it up every time? That's never happened. No. But just by saying it in that manner, what you're doing is you're allowing them to know what you would like instead. They know what they've been doing, and they probably know that it presses your buttons. But by disarming, to start off the conversation in a loving way, and then the next thing is to admit what's wrong with you, or that what you know you do that annoys them, and then delivering the message in a loving way for what you would like moving forward. Then you allow something for them to reach for. And then the last thing you can do is tell them what you can do to assist them or what you are going to do on your end. And by doing that, it's almost like a negotiating tactic where you can say, listen, I appreciate if you do that. I will definitely make a better effort at making sure that if I'm in a grumpy mood that I stay in my room, or I will make sure that I'm mindful before I open my mouth so I don't have any verbal diarrhea or anything like that. So by trying these things, disarm, admit and be accountable, deliver the message, and then let them know how you're going to assist them to make their life easier. These are techniques that can help truth be a loving truth where you can both grow. So keep this going, you guys. You can do this. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me.
If I can do it, you can do it.
That's right.
Because that's not been easy for me, but
I know, but
it can work.
And she can put the cap on the olive oil. So you guys are doing great. We'll talk to you again soon. You have a great day. Ciao.
Bye.